Elvis. Welcome back, everyone.
Yeah, welcome back indeed. Siu,
Yeah.
it's our
Yes.
10th episode, Siu.
Whoa, time passed. 10 episodes. Whoa, almost 3 months in this show.
Yeah, exactly. Time absolutely flies. And you know what is so exciting today?
Yeah, why you look so excited today, actually?
Because today is about insurance.
Oh, it's insurance. Why make you so excited? Insurance is not something new, right?
Actually, I also don't know. Don't know what am I so excited about. Well,
Our guest today very handsome.
your guest today very handsome. I can say good looking lah. If you say like Korean oppa, maybe not. But the other guest very pretty.
Oh, that one is my assignment. I'm really excited to see her.
Now, I think the other thing is why insurance is interesting, exciting, and fascinating to me. It's because, right, as you see, it's been around for quite some time, right? And yet it puzzles me. How come some people still don't have insurance? There are still some people who are clueless about insurance, and on the other hand, there's people who buy a lot of insurance. So it's like, okay, what is what right now? What do we need? What is important?
Yeah. So that's why insurance is still relevant. Matter of fact, right? Sometimes people are not fully aware of what they actually bought,
Yes.
They don't know what they eat, right? Insurance, a lot of people don't know what they bought.
Siu, I think your microphone a bit moving, so you may want to just take note of that, yeah?
Okay.
Talking about some people don't know what they have. What you talking about me,
You can recall what you eat, man? Or what you bought?
Well, I roughly know at a high level what I have and what is it for. But if you ask me in detail, I'm the not very sure kind. I only know I have things like, medical law, sure cannot run law, right? The other one, I think medical also I have 2 cards. Actually, I don't even know why I have 2. And then I have the other one that
I saw a husband have 2.
I have 2 husbands, you mean?
Well, if you have 2 cards, you don't know why, it's okay. If you have 2 husbands and you don't know why, there's only a problem.
Okay, good one. Maybe I have, who knows? No, I'm kidding, right?
Actually,
yes.
It just sounds like many others, right? Anywhere you are already have insurance would be good. Or for our viewer, if you have to be good, or you're still thinking or evaluating, right? If you need insurance and what insurance is needed or not needed, right? So let's chat with our guest tonight. So explore about it. So better you know what you want to get than you have a few and you don't know why.
Yeah. Understand, right? I think that is why it's important that we have our guests on for today, right? For those of us who have, right, why do we really need them, right? For those who are still evaluating, it's really about, is insurance really that important for you, right? And what do you need actually? Yeah. Now, I'm very excited to bring our guests out. But before we bring our guests out, we got some goodies.
Oh, I like goodies.
Now, our guests are very, very, very generous, right? Today we have 5, okay? Usually we have 1, 2, maximum 3. Today they brought 5 gifts.
Yeah, actually, indeed. So, actually, this is how it works, right? So, our top 3 sharer for tonight, you will get a financial health check sessions with one of our experts. So apart talk with him, right, or her. So you can also get a pack of a face mask. So we are opening soon. You need your mask to go out.
Right? Now, not just that, right? Along with your gift pack, there is a bottle of feminine soothing mist for your your area. Okay. Now, you may be wondering, okay, why a feminine product along with insurance? Well, later you'll understand a little bit more. One of our experts today, she specializes in especially women's insurance. That is why there is all this additional women's gift, which is very beautiful, right? Now, gentlemen, guys, who get the gift, very simple. You can either A, give to your wife, your mother, your girlfriend. You don't want, you can send to me also lah.
We cannot try.
No, it can. Now, still, if you're like Sue, so adventurous one, gentlemen, you can test it on yourself. No, I'm just kidding. So, Sue, how are they going to get the gift?
Oh, as I said, the top 3 sharer, right? We're going to get the financial sections, financial health check sections with masks, a pair of masks, and also on this mist, feminine mist, right?
Ah, nice. Now, before I say 2 more, how you can get it. Hi, Brenda. Hello. Thank you for coming in. Right?
Yeah, so
the other 2 set of gifts you.
Yeah, there's 2 more. So it is the same gift pack also. So we said we have 5, right? So these 2 will giving out to the viewer who ask the most memorable or impactful questions. So get on asking and to squeeze, I like to say, to squeeze as much as possible from our guests tonight.
Yeah, squeeze. They are here to answer all your questions. So ask away. Wow. I've started very excited. Now I'm very excited. I'm already sweating still. Right? And then
we asked a lot of questions. Are we qualified for the gift back also?
Oh, that's very good. Hi, Jonathan.
Hi,
Jonathan, squeeze what? Squeeze our expert. How you want to squeeze? We leave it out to you. No. Ask question. Squeeze their brain.
So the best squeezer tonight will have a gift pack.
Yeah.
the best question.
Okay. So very simply, the top 3 sharers, go ahead and start sharing. Top 3 sharers will get the first 3 prizes. The other 2 will be chosen by our expert. The question that is the most memorable and impactful. Yeah. Sil, shall we bring them out already?
Yeah, why not? So, but before that, so let us introduce a bit. The first guest we have is Francis. So it's a unique manager and $1 million roundtable achiever from AIA. Who has served more than 1,000 people in hospitalization, accident, death, and critical illness claim, with the payout for more than $5 million in his 18 years career, right? Actually, I was asking a friend, paying up $5 million, right? Is the company going to be happier?
So what's the answer? Clients
what I got of a friend.
Happy lah.
My friend said actually that is a very important benchmark. When you have an agent, right, who have so much high claim amount in total, which means he's servicing his client and he's supporting his client on all the claim. He know what to do. So that is one of the, he said, I can look at that when I approve some of the insurance. Last time just ask how much you have claimed before.
I think you need to adjust your wire a little bit because you're
okay.
Sorry, yeah. Okay. While you adjust, while you see as you undress a little bit to adjust, right? The other guest is Talasi. She's amazing and beautiful, very Lang Lui, life planner. Who specializes in protection for women and is passionate about helping her clients achieve wealth protection and accumulation. Wow, my language, wealth protection and accumulation.
I must add on, Francis also help his client to to achieve well protection and also accumulation one. Just now I just my mind never have a chance to tell them out.
Our guest very smart today. One protect man, one protect woman. Is that it?
I'm not sure. So I will prefer to be protected by Talasi, honestly.
Okay, anyway. Hi, Ron. Thank you for calling us Wealth Wizards. We are doing our best to share as much as we can.
Yeah, I think maybe we can check with them and find out more.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Right?
Yeah, just bring it out.
But let me say this first, right? Talasi is also an advocate for prenatal protection. I've never heard about this before. This is something so new to me. You heard of that before, Sue?
I do. I have 2 kids, right? I also look like pregnant right now. So I know all this product.
Why? I don't talk to you. Let's talk to our guests and our experts. Okay, let's bring them up. Please help us welcome Francis and Talasi.
Yeah, to step aside.
Hello.
Hello, Francis, Talasi. So thank you for being here
Hi,
today.
Hi, Sue.
Hi, how are you?
Yeah.
I'm good. I was just like laughing all the way, when y'all introduced, when y'all talk about, your show, I was like almost fall off my chair. You guys are really funny, huh?
Yeah, it's okay. If you fall off, you can claim your own insurance.
It's true. Jonathan going there. Woohoo! Jonathan, pretty, right? I told you Talasi confirm pretty, right?
Yeah, sure. Let's talk to Talasi. How are you, Talasi?
Yeah, good. I so enjoying behind the scheme and seeing yours. Thank you.
Thank you. By the way, thank you for being here with us today, right? Now, we wanted to kick off with something very simple, right? So as I mentioned earlier, insurance is, and even Sue mentioned, right, that insurance is something so old, right? It's been around like forever. Question is, why is it still relevant in today's world?
Okay, I can start first, or Talasi?
You start first. I start first.
Okay. So for me, of course, I believe that it's already so old, like what y'all say. And right from the beginning, if you talk about like 20, 30 years ago, we always have this mindset, ayo, choi, why you want to ask me to buy insurance? But nowadays, it's no more this mindset already. Because a lot of people, they are quite well educated. They know the importance. So right from, a baby is born, right? The parents will already start preparing, for them, be it whether they are admitted to the hospital or whether is it, critical illnesses, education, retirement, every journey, right? Or every life cycle of a person, right? There's a need for insurance. That's why to me, it's a sunrise industry. It's always evergreen. People will always need insurance. Yeah. So this is my concept.
And it sounds like it's also ever changing, right? Insurance, like that's why Talasi is like an advocate of prenatal. Is it prenatal insurance? Just like I said, right?
True. Yeah, right.
Right. So maybe you want to share with us a little bit more on how this evolving insurance is relevant to us.
Okay. For prenatal, okay, a lot of people they don't know actually when you are pregnancy you can get the protection. So there is no idea whether I need to after baby born I only can get protection. But nowadays a lot of premature born, and after premature born, whether they can get a protection by insurance, yes or no, no one know. But and whether after then is anything touch wood is after they born and there is some junior critical illness or certain or sickness, right, when they're pre-born, right, like some I believe as like Down syndrome, that kind of things, right? Whether they can get the insurance protection or not, but a lot of you don't know. But to be honest, like if let's say premature, because when they get born, right, maybe their baby is so small, then they need to stay in ICU. And for insurance, right, they need to use 2 years to or serving whether they can be covered or not. So because for baby, actually they're easy to get sick, as everyone knows. So that's why as a parent, we are so protecting our kids. Because I also a parent, I also got one kid. So due to COVID, everyone stay at home. I try to reduce to going out. Even going out, I teach him to wear mask. I will say the children are now learning. If wearing mask means I can go out. So every time I say, want to go out, what you want to do? Wear mask. So he very excited. So that's why prenatal plan actually, I would say a lot of people no idea about this. So actually, right, you need to get the protection when you are pregnancy, and we don't know anything. Everything is unpredictable. So if let's say a premature that is happened, that if a 2-year time to observing, only you can get protection. So it doesn't mean you are get one, then you can get by sign on the insurance. Yeah, and as well, let's say when you born and then it's healthy. Some people will delay a bit, and touch this some sickness come through just like by kissing and hug the baby, and there is the Kawasaki come through. The baby actually cannot buy the protection, especially medical. They need to wait until 12 years old. Yeah, a lot of case. Yeah.
Right.
So I have a question on the prenatal insurance. Is that you can buy as long as the mother is pregnant, like 4 weeks, 5 weeks, you know the pregnancy, or you need to wait for some sort of like people said need to wait for the stable
we have two type of plans lah. One of type of plan is, let's say they is getting a protection for ladies plan, which is like they already have the protection for ladies, only for ladies, not for guys. Sorry, So ladies, especially for ladies, is one they get pregnancy, they straight away undercover. They no need to wait. But if let's say the person, because a lot of people, as you say, in the insurance line, so many type of insurance, people how to differentiate. Some people, when they come to me already pregnancy, so in that case, they need to wait 40 weeks. For this week, they only can get cover. What we need, we just need the 2D scan as well as the gynae reports to prove that baby is healthy.
Okay, so here's the thing. It sounds like, okay, there is like so many types of insurance like yours. This is the first time I heard, right? Women's protection, not really heard of it before. And then there are like, so many different kind in my mind. There's so many different kind of like even medical insurance lah, life insurance lah, right? Francis, what insurance is important, right? And what are the things that we need? Because there's so many. If you were to buy everything, very, 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 the pocket needs to be very big.
True. This is I agree.
So what do you think, Francis? What are the fundamentals? What is important?
Yes, for myself, usually I will advise my client, whenever this is either, let's say they are fresh grad or they are just coming out to work, there's a rule of thumb. We will say protect 90%. You use 10% of to protect 90% of your income. So by just taking out, let's say you earn 3,000 a month, so you take out 10%, that will be 300. Okay, a month to protect the remaining 90%. So whenever there is anything that happen, be it, let's say, hospitalization, that is the one that we are always most worried about, because we might earn 3,000, 5,000, but at the end of the day, when a person is admitted to the hospital, nowadays we are not talking about few hundred ringgit in terms of medical costs. It can be 5,000, 10,000, or even 20, 30,000. With the recent COVID scenario, right? I can just give you a scenario. For stage 3, okay, a person easily need 30,000 to be admitted in the hospital. And a lot of the hospitals, they require deposit, at least minimum 15,000 in deposit before they are able to be admitted to the hospital. And after that, they have to fully settle their medical costs and then only file claim from the insurance company. So this is really, if we do not have any insurance, all right, especially on medical insurance, definitely we are going to cry, not even the person is crying, maybe the whole family have to cry together, because one lump sum of money have to come out, to save that particular person. So that's why it is truly very important. I would say life protection, critical illness, medical card, these are all very important, for insurance.
Understand.
Am I right to say the first, if you had to choose which for the medical costs first for the protections?
Okay, good question. So it depends on their affordability. So we do have a standalone medical card, and for a young man or young woman that is around 20s to 30s, right, it costs less than 100 ringgit per month to be covered up to 500,000 for the annual limit for the medical. So if they say that they do not have budget at all, meaning cannot even afford 150 or 300 ringgit, right? Then I'll say go for the most basic, which is the medical card that is less than 100 ringgit per month. So with that, right, they do not need to worry. In the event that they admit to hospital, all this medical bill will be prepared ready for them.
Cool. Our viewer Wowie is hi. Ron is asking for his friend. Okay, can we go up a little bit? Just a little bit. His friend has 2 stents after a heart attack. He's well and has a young family. Is there any way that his friend can get some form of insurance so that his family can be taken care of in case he dies?
Okay. There are many kinds of insurance, okay, available. So there are many products like life, medical, critical illness plan, accident, female protection. So it boils down to what kind of product or plans that they wish to buy. So like if the person recently only like or maybe 1 or 2 years already got put a stent in the heart already and they wish to buy medical, definitely the underwriting process will be more difficult. Why? Because company will look into the risk of this particular person. So there might be exclusion, there might be decline cases. It all depends on the condition or the diagnosis of that person. But if you are talking about accident or any other coverage like cancer or critical illness, then that will be more higher chance to be able to buy insurance. Yeah.
So
So
wait,
it all
we
depends.
can buy insurance like for the whole thing except for the heart.
Yeah, that's why we need to submit, okay, based on individual case-to-case basis. So we need to submit to the company, the underwriters, okay, the person who is processing the application, they will look into their profile of this particular person because different profile carries different weight. So if a young person compared to maybe an elderly person, the weight carries differently. Yeah.
Understand. So basically it's still possible to be insured including the heart. It's just that it's a case-to-case basis. It needs to be evaluated and things like that, right?
Yes.
So then the question is now we shoot over to sorry, I saw many questions. Right?
Ask.
So in this kind of case, right? How do we know if we are fit to get that particular insurance, right? Because in my mind, for example, if let's say I am like Ron's friend who have a heart problem, the more I want to be insured for my heart, right? But as far as I understand, like you say, evaluated as underwriting process, which also means in my head is more expensive. Right? So if let's say I may not have such a high amount to cover that, right? Then what can I do?
Okay, very simple. Just now when I mentioned about this underwriting process, we look into the profile of this particular person. It can be their occupation, all right, whether they are smoker, non-smoker, their gender, female, male, and then at the same time, is there any risk or pre-existing illnesses that they might have? So after looking into all this, all right, and company will assess whether it's a standard case or a substandard case. So whenever there's a substandard cases, the underwriter will either come up with clauses like exclusion clauses or loading, like just now what you have mentioned, like a person who is slightly overweight, then probably they have to pay a higher premium. So, or some they might say defer, defer means that after 1 year or 2 years only come back to apply again. So it all depends on the underwriting process.
Now I have questions. I
give too much information, I think.
No, I'm recording, right? Normally, when we fill up the form for the insurance, they will ask, right? Denise said will check your few generation point. Like they will ask whether your parents have cancer before, your grandparents have cancer before, or your great grandparents have cancer before, got diabetes or not. So what do this mean? Is that mean if I tell them, okay, my grandparents is having a cancer, my father having a cancer, my great-grandparents also having cancer, so I'm going to be charged higher for my premium, or I asked to be deferred, pay for 2 more years?
So yeah, so that's why whenever there is this question asked, right, we will ask the standard questionnaire, all right, the health questionnaire from the company. So if let's say the cancer cause is below age of 50, meaning before age of 50 already happened on their family member, then most likely AIA or the insurance company, they will need further information related to the family history. And if they find that brothers, siblings, or parents also have all these similar what do you call these illnesses, right? Then very likely there might be loading, or some until that cannot buy also for the time being. So it depends. So we have to look into the cases, case-to-case basis, I would say.
This one would be very tricky. Is there an obligation for us to declare that since there is their P&C information?
Okay. In the insurance, in the law for insurance, it's always based on utmost good faith. Okay, utmost good faith. So we will ask according to the question. So you have to give your most genuine answer to that. So we will submit according to the requirement, and then we will submit, and then the assessor will process. If they are not happy with the question, then they might need further requirement. So they might ask you to go for medical checkup, or get a attending physician statement or report, I would say a report from your doctor, from your current doctor. Yeah.
Understand. Oh, that sound for game. Wow, very time. I already finished the sound.
Wow,
I
time break, is it? Is it break, toilet break?
Tonight.
Yeah. Okay. Hang on. Before we go for game, I just wanted to say, Ron said this gives hope to his friend who thought insurance door was closed. So basically, he just put a sign there that means thank you, right? Now, I wanted to say something else already. Jalat.
What are you talking about?
Yes. By the way, Wowies, we still have 5 prizes to give out, 5 gift packs to give out today. 3 for top sharers. Remember, go ahead and just share, even if you share to 3 groups, right? 3 times 3, we have already very good number, okay? So remember to share, and then the other 2 is ask questions. They are here for you to squeeze. But squeeze brain only, don't think something else, okay?
And not simply squeeze,
Anyway, time for games, you.
Yes, game time.
Yeah, before game, let's look at tip for today. The first tip for today. Ooh, we are back. Are you ready to play some game and have some fun?
Actually, I feel a bit fishy today because, again, I don't know what is the game about. I have a suspicious I need to play, right?
You see, I'm so quiet, I'm so worried.
Again, right?
Okay,
When I keep out of the game, that means something happening.
The game is for the viewer or for the guest?
So, for her, have fun.
Yeah,
For her to have some fun.
Okay, now, very simple only this game, right? Today, the game is called Do It, right? You just need to successfully do the thing, okay? How it is played in a short while, I'll show you some action. Your job is to do it, right? The only thing is, can you do it?
Wow. Seems difficult.
Yeah, anything can, man. Yeah.
So, Stu will be playing along because he's been kept out of the game.
I guess.
Ready, yeah?
Okay, ready.
All right.
Yes.
So, the first thing is, all you need to do is go like this, and then open.
Oh,
How do you do it? Oh, okay.
Open.
I can't.
I teach you all. You open first,
Okay.
then you close.
Nah. This one to me is a bit like insurance, you know. It's like
I see.
can do it, but sometimes like what is it? Okay. The other one,
Okay.
The other one, Okay. Turn.
Yeah. You see, this
My
game
hand
is not
here.
good. I cannot see Talasi already.
So like this,
Mhm.
like this.
Okay.
Turn.
Turn lah.
See my one
Yeah.
twisted already. From twisted to twisted. Twisted to untwisted.
Very good, you.
Very good.
Okay. Now I show you the secret. Just now
Okay.
you show you like this already.
Yeah.
Basically, you just open like this and cross only.
Yeah.
No. You don't need to move at all. It's just cross your elbow. Then you can open. Right? This one is usually people go two hands like this, correct?
Yep.
Okay. It's actually. So you just turn. Instead of crisscrossing, is hold like this and turn. Twisted lah.
Oh, you see? You know why I can do it? Because I focus on reverse engineering last time.
Wowie, let me know how many of you feel like these two actions so far, right? A bit like insurance, like so easy, but yet like.
This one I play
Very
multiple
difficult.
time. Also the plate also cannot fall
And then
solid.
a lot of twists.
Yes.
Ayo. Okay. This one is to see, Now, actually, let's do this one, okay?
I still got.
Wrist,
Okay.
you have to get it like this without turning your wrist. How do you get your palm to face down without you turning your wrist? Cannot turn your wrist.
Okay.
Ask you, that one is called turning your wrist. So, sorry.
Cover my wrist.
Cannot turn your wrist. How are you gonna put your palm down?
Like that, lor.
Your palm
Use
up.
another hand to put.
One hand only. Put your palm up and then see how you can turn it downwards. Okay.
Come
Ready?
to myself, can
And then
Go
Bagus je.
behind.
straight back.
Go behind.
You very close, you. You very close.
Jeez.
Like that.
Exactly, lor. Like this.
Okay.
Like this.
Oh.
Like this. I thought this game very interesting. It's like so simple, like something like insurance.
I
But
feel like I'm in some cartoon, transform.
Okay, ready for last one,
Okay.
Okay, give me an okay sign. Okay sign, Now you go around your okay sign. Okay, go around your okay sign. And then put on your chin.
Put on her chin, can
Put on your chin.
Can
Put on your chin. Hello, put on your chin.
The game very thin,
Put
Put on your chin.
on the chin,
Asil, your chin is there, Asil.
Yeah.
Think. This one need to think one. Like insurance, you have to stop to think for a while. Is that your chin?
Chin is here, right?
Aiyo, kena con again,
Yeah.
Chin is here.
Yeah. this is not fair. I'm distracted. I'm just thinking put on her chin.
Oh, put on. Yeah, see, put. Yeah. Sorry.
Very smooth, ah.
This is digital space, not used to, stand up on it. Yeah. So,
Yes.
quick question. Does this game remind you of a bit like insurance? It takes a bit of learning and understanding. Yes? No?
Yeah. I mean, it's very hard for them to answer. For me, I will say yes. So we're looking at the policy and then actually to see others' information as well.
So you look at all the information. That's why agents and consultants are your good friends. Correct or not, Francis and Talasi?
Yes.
Yes, alright.
Yeah. Angel say laugh die me.
You think what?
Oh, so hot. Play game like that. I'm so hot already. Okay. You had some fun. Feel more relaxed now. Had some fun. Okay.
Yes.
I got no more idea already. I prepared.
Oh, luckily.
Sure, Siu got a lot of ideas. Siu sure got more ideas.
Oh, later I ask you twist other things.
I'm really scared of game one.
Okay. Let's go back. Oh, since we end the game early, then we can ask you more questions.
We have to go for the second tips first.
We are back.
So maybe let me ask Talasi some questions. Just now we talked a lot on the insurance, right? A lot of potential exclusion clause on the offering, right? So I mean the offering from the different companies, right, seems to vary, and can be a little confusing sometimes, right? So how do we really choose the right policy? So for ourselves, or how you choose the right policy for your clients?
Okay, I believe everyone they like to compare with other company. But I will say one thing: when you want all the production is just the product. Everything is the same. You no matter how you compare, actually that is the same. So if let's say I will say if let's say you know what you want, what you need, then you may need to see which company you are preference to go for. Whether how about their service. How long for the claim? Because people care about the claim. Is it the claims process is fast or it take longer time? Because we just want to get a claim faster. Am I right? If long, correct me please. As well, second one we look for the agent. Whether the agent you meet them, the first image, are you like them or not? You're comfortable with them or not? I will say insurance is like not a short-term service, it's a long-term service. You buy this one, you are going to meet this person in one day, you meet them and you wish the person can serve you longer. And let's say you don't like the person today, you feel like I don't like him, I still sign with him just because the price of cost and everything. One day you want to do plan and there is a lot of conflict, I believe you will let off the policy just because you don't like the person. That is wasted. So why don't you go for see through whether they like the service, like the agent, then only like you choose your wife, you choose your girlfriend, please choose the right one.
Whether we click or not. But normally for the wife to choose a husband, I believe you choose your husband. The first thing is just look at him. Okay, I like him. Then still got a lot of criteria have to be checked, right? So to pick our agent, first thing I look at her. Okay, she looks okay already. So what else other pointers I should look for?
You talk to the person. You talk to the person whether when he talk to you, whether you are he can understand you and he can answer you what you want and everything. You are clear on it and everything you are clear, then you can just and everything you talk to him, you are feel comfortable. You feel like you are talking with the friend and they're really comfortable. You can talk everything. Then that is the right person. If let's say you talk something, you need to be stop. He's stopping you. Then how can you continue to talk with them? You are not comfortable. Yeah, when you talk to somebody, they are stopping you. You are not happy.
Ask you two in one already is you. You know
Yes.
why? Oh yeah, got problem, cannot tell anyone else, call your agent.
Hey,
To be
cheaper than
honest, agent
cheaper
always
than
receive
counselor,
the
you know.
call. Yeah, as an agent, we always receive the call. Hey, Cindy, this something happened or my husband, anything. Is they terrible or not? Because they will call you because they feel you are trustable person. They will know you can settle for it. I will say. If let's say you don't like the person, right? You call them, right? You straight away scold the people. Why? How? This is the reason. I will say. Yeah.
So, Francis, what are some of the common mistakes that people make when buying or choosing their insurance policies?
Okay, for me, some of the most common one is like they commit too much. So they know their budget is maybe 200 only, but because of the agent or friends, push them to buy even higher, so they cannot commit at the end of the day. So what is the worst that can happen is always people lapse the policy. So when you lapse the policy, there's no more coverage. All right. So these are some of the thoughts that I want to give to the audience is that when you want to purchase insurance, right, make sure that it fits your budget. That's number one, because you can always upgrade. Not necessary that today you buy already, then tomorrow you cannot upgrade. You can always upgrade. And then in future you can add on according to your needs lah. So this is what I would say. Yeah.
Understand, right? So then add-on, or talking about add-on, which leads to the next question. When do we know we need to add on, right? Or how do we know whether we have enough coverage or not enough coverage?
So for me is we will do financial review with our client. So the best is every 12 months or 1 year, review once at least with your financial advisor. This is very important because in different life stages, just now I did mention, insurance is like for everyone. So like, let's say today you are a graduate, all right? You have just graduated from a university. So you might want to get the most basic kind of insurance. But when you are maybe in the late 20s, you are already maybe packed already, you already got boyfriend or girlfriend ready, then you're planning, to start a family. So that is also another area that you might think of, like to upgrade or to review back what you have got, previously. And then when baby comes along, there is always another opportunity to review on the education, or from what Talasi mentioned about prenatal insurance. So these are all the life cycle of an individual. So during a special stage, or even an increment, in the what you call a position that they have increment, or they are going overseas, abroad, or anything regards to their life cycle, change in their life cycle, then I would say that is a milestone for them. So they should review that accordingly.
Oh, before my hi Irvin, sorry, Talasi. Irvin said, well said, Talasi. I rely on my agent more than calling insurance hotline. I right, is because now I just suddenly recall, right, why I have travel insurance. Usually people will just tag along with airlines and things like that, but because I decided to, actually not I decided, my husband decided to buy my travel insurance because of the rate of traveling, right? Almost every month or every other month I'm out of the country somewhere, so it could be from plane to, emergency evacuation from that particular country, just in case. Makes sense. Interesting. So then, if today I have nothing, what would be my priority? What insurance to get?
So the first thing is that what is important to you? Whether is it medical insurance in the event that we are out of job and then we are sick, we need a hospitalization, a medical card to take care of us, or our family, when we are no longer around, our family need that money to survive for the next 3 years, 5 years, or 10 years down the road. So these are your needs. So you need to know what you actually need. Then we will try to help you Yeah, so I think Talasi got something to say.
Yeah, actually, there is Fancy just touch about two. We will ask about six things. Number one is like medical. Is it you feel is important? Is anything in pharmacy? Number two is life protection. Is anything happen in any event come true? You want something to protect your family. They can be continue stay longer and then without worry about financial burden. Number three is anything happen is it your children is your priority, you want to they can getting the better education, or otherwise you want to when you can early retire with enjoy your lifestyle or anything, because there is the six steps then we will need to go through with you and understand which one is your priority. Yeah, because everyone I believe is unique lah. So they have different lifestyle, different what they want. So we will based on what you need, then we do the priority first. Yeah.
Now I have some questions. Why you look like this? I keep on thinking
need
back
a
to
lot
the
of money, lor.
yeah. This now about budgeting come into my mind already. I'm thinking actually on the prenatal needs on the children, right? Protecting the children, and again, just how Francis was mentioning, we might need to review and increase our protection because we need to take care of the family, because we're expecting a new baby coming to the family, so we need to prepare more on our sum insured. So my question will be, Talasi, how normally you help your client to strike the balance between the two? Because they say I'm expecting a baby, so I for sure as a father I want to protect the baby itself, but also I need to protect the family for if anything happened to me, the income will be no longer available. So I would like to have a replacement income through insurance, but at the same time also want to protect the baby itself. So how to strike the balance in this kind of
Good question.
cases?
Good question. Actually, I would say that now our plans is they understand for the customer need. So when they sign out for the insurance plans, right, they actually do cover of the protection of the person, which is like what you mentioned lah. If let's say the parents anything happen on me or sickness come through, I lost all income from I cannot continue work, we protect together. So we call it comprehensive plan for children, for the we call how to say comprehensive child protection, which including for family, which is like the key man, which is a key man for the family.
Yeah.
Is it all bundled in one? We know about this. We also do a research already. We put it in the plan already now. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, he's already bundled in plan. So when you sign out with our company, like I will say our company, I not really sure other company, but I will say my company AIA, they actually is a bundle all together. When you sign out with you get a protection for your children. We also care about you because to have you only have the child. So we want you everyone stay healthy, stay happiness. So we protect you together. So in the plan, there is coverage for you as well. So it's such a wonderful, I would say.
Oh.
Yeah.
So can I stop everything else and then just buy this whenever I have a kid?
I will say no to do that because you already contribute, you already get the courage. Why you want to do this? Just because the new plan, no works for you.
Okay. So if we don't do that, right, then we buy. It's like sudden I have this, then I have that, then I have this. It's like sounds like everything also protecting a certain medical, a certain life aspect and welfare, right?
True.
Wouldn't that be like too much or over insured? How do I know if I am sufficiently insured or over insured?
Yeah, this is like what Francie just now mentioned. This is what we need to do the financial health check with you. We need to look at what you have buy and whether you are overbuying or because sometimes just for support, like just now he mentioned already, just for support, you buy, and then because I have this few months, I was doing a few policy review for my auntie uncle. Then they say I only have this few policy book. So and now everything go online like. So I help them to register online for online portal. So they ask me to help everything I check. Then they write, I got so many policy. How come when I buy I also don't know. I bundle with my car, I paying. Is it I overbuying or is it this is very for me? Then I will do the review. I advise to them.
Okay,
Yeah.
so basically it is not based on the sum that we are insured, but it is based on our budget.
Based on budget, also, I will say budget also important. Budget is important, and sum assured also important. But if let's say you don't have the budget, you go for the sum assured lah, the higher sum assured, you will be very I will say very uncomfortable. You every month you must force yourself to settle the bill. You every day you will fight with your husband or wife because this is the real one. Because you need to come out the money. So that's why I mentioned, Francis just now mentioned, you need to put a part of money, like 10%. This 10% is pay for your insurance. You must know how much is the financial you can go for. You cannot force yourself like everything you park inside. You must know how your financial look like. So that's why everything need to go back to the financial health check. Yeah, for the financial health check, we can give you the best advice. So, and as well, we need to know whether the customer, whether trust on us or not. When they trusting on us, we will do the financial health check more deeper. What mean on deeper? We will ask them what is about your asset liability. So when the asset liability, we use a system to count for them. Is anything happen, and what is in the event happen, how much you can get. So when you are retired, how much you can get, and whether is it it's based on what you are coverage lah. So if let's say you found this is the something shortfall, then whether you have the fund for you to top up on there or not. So this is the additional system we are using lah.
Fabulous. Irvin is supporting your point. Irvin is someone you know, is it?
Yeah. He's my friend. Yeah. You see, so handsome picture. Also a handsome guy.
So here's the thing, while we talking about health check, right? Whether you are sufficiently covered, well protected or not, they are giving out the sessions complimentary to you, right? So go ahead and remember, just keep sharing, right? And ask questions. So far, we have only one question. Ayah, what happened today? Sometimes the whole group like very bising, very noisy. Sometimes it's like quiet. Every time quiet, I'm very worried one.
Sometimes we got no
warm
chance
up
to
with
ask
your
our
game
questions.
yet. We need more games. Kitti.
Yeah, maybe every question you answer, right? We got to do something.
Life exercise.
So sweet.
Get back to the questions, right? Just now we talk a lot of the financial health check and on the protection itself, right? So what is coming in my mind is actually some people are using insurance as a wealth building tools also, right? So how does that actually work? And what is the difference with the other investment, others, I mean share, unit trust, whatever you mentioned. So actually I hear some people even losing money using this kind of tools. So actually how we compare that? How are we going to look at that?
Ron, I'm
I'll
going
pass
to get
to
to your
Francis,
question
please.
shortly, Ron. Sorry.
Yeah, I pass to Francis because he is more professional on this. Yeah.
There's a question from Ron, right? You're saying?
Yeah, no, but we'll get to that. You answer Sue's question first. That's
Okay.
right. Ron,
So in the market, right, in actual fact, there are lots of savings plan. You know, whenever people say, oh, this company will be associated with savings plan, or that company associated with medical, or another company will associate with wealth protection. So for myself, we do help our client to achieve wealth protection and also wealth accumulation. So when it comes to wealth accumulation, is whereby a parent or a grandparent wish to provide a legacy, so that their future generation will not be so difficult. So it's like giving them a head start. So some parents or grandparents, right, they have money, because they already retire or they make it big and they want to provide some kind of a legacy, like a love gift, a love gift, because they love their children or their grandchildren very much. So when we talk about wealth is, providing a gift that is transcends to different generation. So coming back to just now, what Sue mentioned was that some investment might not generate that kind of returns, correct or not? Because at the end of the day, insurance, no matter how we are more conservative, all right, we are more into protection rather than to build the wealth. Okay, so when you talk about protection, all right, definitely that one, no question asked, because we are able to provide the kind of protection that is required. But when it comes to wealth, then a person need to carefully, when they sign the dotted line, right, they need to know what they are buying, because different companies have different kind of strategy in increasing their portfolio. So when they invest, there are so many kinds of funds that is available. All right. Some can be local funds, some can be overseas funds, some can be a fund that is bond fund, which is very conservative, or some funds can be very aggressive. So when you put your money into aggressive funds, right, then of course, when the advice is not given properly, right, then they might say, "Ayo, I burned my finger because at the end of the day, I don't have, I don't get what the money is supposed to give me." So when you are looking into wealth protection or wealth accumulation, always read the dotted lines. There's always a product disclaimer sheet, or a sheet that will let you know what are your risks that you are taking, how much is the management charges, how does it help you, for your future value. All this is there. Whether is it a projection or whether is it a guaranteed sum, all this is stated in the PDS profile, I mean the PDS sheet. So that's why when you sign on the dotted line, make sure you read all this. Because if not, later on when things happen, then we say, "Oh, agent didn't advise me correctly," or this and that. So that's why we are very careful in all this, and we will make sure that we are transparent and client knows what they are purchasing. Yeah.
Now do you understand why my husband needs to read the document instead of me?
At least you have someone read for you, The document is very thick, and
If
it's
I
very
read
small.
I guarantee not doing what Francis said, because this is how I read thick document. Okay lah.
Fine lah.
Sorry.
Where
Like
to sign?
SPA,
Where to sign?
tenancy agreement, sales and purchase agreement, so thick, not only just now like that, now it's like that.
Oh my God. Okay, so this is where, correct me if I'm not accurate, okay, Francis and Talasi. This is where be good friend with your good friends with your agent. Get them to explain to you.
Because it really needs a lot of patience, to being a financial planner like us, we need to be patient, because some clients, they are not financial literate, so they need to ask a lot of questions. So I always tell my clients that whatever you're not too sure, no worries, take your time, ask as many questions that you need, and we will try to help you to answer all your questions. So yeah, so that is my characteristic, my attitude to be very patient to each and every of my clients. Yeah.
Nice. Okay, let's go to Ron's question, and then Denise got a question. Ron, Francis and Talasi, just for my own learning and curiosity, what kind of insurance have you taken for yourself, and why are those important?
Okay. Talasi, you want to go first?
Okay, no problem. Okay.
Okay.
For myself, okay, I will say everyone, I was the life planner. Of course, I will buy a lot of insurance, to be honest, because I feel everything is important. So I also will go. I already have signed out a life protection. It's a quite high protection. It's now half a million. So I will plan to when maybe a certain of times when I want to upgrade a bit because why I think life protection is important when I become a parent, right? I will say life insurance is something responsible. Sorry, but responsible and same more is a love gift. So I have my responsible is I want to see my kids growing out and living they can go good education, everything. So I was thinking I don't know, everyone get born, right? One day will be pass away. We'll get say bye-bye. But I don't know when. If this life is unpredictable, I don't know when. But this is the main reason why I want to get a protection. If something happen, I wish my child can get the right education, and he can also without worry he growing, and he can go everything is without worry he can go well, stay healthy, and then everything is under covers This is what I plan for it. So as a parent, I want to do my part of my parent, what responsible I can do. That's why I want to get a life protection for myself. Yeah, this is the main reason. Of course lah, medical card I also had taken. Why? Because I don't want one day I fall sick and I become my children burden. This is the main reason as well. I was taking my medical card. So also responsible by myself. Critical illness also, I will say everything because of responsible to myself as well to my family. So that's why when we become a life insurance agent now, we will know, oh, this is important. We want to take it. So you will see life insurance agent, actually they get a lot of coverage. Yeah, this is for my part. Okay, pass to Francis.
Okay, since Talasi have covered quite a number of important points, so Ron, I'm going to give you a more general reply because to me, as a financial planner, I've been in the industry for the past 18 years. So I have seen a lot of cases. With the recent pandemic, the COVID situation, I have realized that, what I'm doing is so much important because I'm really helping my clients in time of needs. So there's one case whereby this guy is only like 35 years old and already passed away due to COVID. So during that time, it's a very difficult situation because they cannot get into a hospital. And at the end of the day, he didn't manage, he didn't make it. So I managed to deliver a check, a check to the wife or to the widow. And they are very happy, to receive the check because they have made a decision like 5 years ago, to buy a medical plan together with a life protection plan. So over the years, I have seen so many people, not just one, it can be every week also I have customer going to the hospital because, nowadays, everything is so fragile. So it's really important, to get yourself protected. So the most important, I would say, is the medical. So medical is the one. And then if you wish to have something to take care of your children or your spouse, whenever we are no longer around, that is also another area we should look at. Then other than that, we can look into the wealth accumulation, providing a legacy or a love gift to our family members. So these are the 3 key areas that you can look into. All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Fabulous.
Actually, got one more question from Denise, right? We're actually running out of time. Actually, Irving also asked question. Irving, I'm gonna not ask your question, okay, Irving? I'm so sorry because we're running out of time. Let's quickly go and ask Denise's question. What is your advice of getting insurance for my nephews and nieces, aka wealth accumulation for the future generation? The time period can be 30 years. What is your advice?
Talasi?
Sorry, I just now. Sorry, can you pardon again? Just now I'm not concerned on that. Sorry, I just was thinking something.
What is your advice on getting insurance for her nieces and nephew? More in wealth accumulation. I think she said can be 30 years, meaning they are quite young, if I'm guessing correctly.
Okay. Then actually we do have a lot of plan for the wealth accumulation. So, but I will say one thing is if you put in the insurance life, I let you know first because like just now you are asking, basically talking about production everything. So I will say, if you when you put in the there is the plan, I will advise you to go for 10-year term or like 10-year term mean they mean majority on year 25. Otherwise you can go it less depends on your commitment whether you can put a part of money, like you can go a 5-year term or 10-year term to set the money and majority on age on year 25 or year 20. It's up to you, but I will say when you put the term like shorten and the majority like year 25, you will see the interest. You will see the interest. If you, let's say you choose like, I want to save for now, age for, okay, example, I save from now until age of 25. Then if you choose the plan, the contract term is like you must pay up to age of 25. I will see the interest is not that high. But if you, let's say you go for like 10-year term and then majority of age of 25, in the 10-year term, you think, I want to contribute a bit because the insurance company only asks you to save for 10-year term, but you want to put extra, you want to put until 25. Of course, you will see you are saving more money because they help you to accumulate more and more and more because based on the 10-year term, they already enough to grow the money like this, but you are continue to pay, you will see the money is more like highest and highest. Yeah.
Understand. Thank you.
Yeah.
Right. Okay, just scroll down and see the other comments if there's anything else, right? Because okay, Irvin, I'm sorry. Okay, down, just checking through only. Okay.
Ron is saying medical and life insurance check.
Okay, right. Now, for those of you who like, sorry, some of the questions not answered, right? We are planning once again. This is going to be a series as well. We can deep dive one area at a time so that all of us can get more well educated. People like you don't need lah, huh? People like me.
Actually, I got question to ask one because time limited. I got some money question in my mind already. Explain. So you know the calculator already start to moving. The dollar sign coming out already.
Not enough time, 1 hour.
Yeah, that's why it's like, but then we want to extend. We actually did a survey. The feedback that came back said that, 1 hour, 15 minutes is still okay. 1.5 hour to 2 hours a bit too long for them. Maybe we should just do an experiment one of the days. Let's see.
Maybe we can just try and see.
Yeah.
Actually, I think no choice. I mean, so we have to respect other people's time also, right? So, but before we go, right, before we let two of them go, right, we say, let's take a quick 30 seconds. Each of you, right, share our dear Wowies. So we call our viewer as Wowies. So we are
Wowies.
So tell our Wowies a little bit more about you. So what do you want them to remember about you after tonight?
Wow. Later you all cannot sleep, remember?
Yeah. Francis, you want to go first?
Okay, for me, I think there are 3 things I want to bring to the audience is that as a financial planner, it's never too late to start, to review your financial status. All right, this is number 1. And then set aside an emergency fund because during this pandemic, we can see many people are out of job. All right, some out of job, and then not only that, there are certain sicknesses, and then they have to pay for their installments, car, home loan, all this. So it's good to set aside at least 3 to 6 months of emergency fund so that whenever there's a need, then we can pay for this installment. Luckily, of course, government have this moratorium lah. All right, this number 2. Then number 3, of course, is do budgeting. Do your budgeting well because nowadays, with a click of button, you are in Shopee, Lazada, and then we might be buying lots and lots of stuff. So it's good to really look into your budget. All right. So these are the 3 things that I want to bring home for the audience tonight. Do your financial review. All right. And then set aside emergency fund at least 3 to 6 months. And third is set your budgeting right.
Yeah. Okay. Kitti, still got 1 more month to plan for double 11 budget.
Yeah.
It's called husband credit card.
Very smart.
Nice.
Okay. Husband's credit card also your card, ma.
So, then your plan for the next 1 month is to get the credit card.
Anyway, Talasi, your what do you want our Wowies to remember you for?
I Francis is already touched so many. I don't know what to say already. All right, I will say same lah, because I will more concerned on the wealth protection, everything's lah. I want yours to be get protection and before you go for wealth accumulation lah, because this is like why the main reason I joined to the industry, because I found the industry is really can help people from the transfer the risk from the financial burden. So if what I do is like I wish you all to know your budget before you sign out the plan, because I don't want anything happen on your list of the policy, and then you get when it's something is like this when you don't, example like I don't bring ice, I don't bring food, I need to my teller to scan. I don't bring ice, I don't bring wallet, then the time I need the wallet to buy, need the cash to buy things. Every time it's like this. When your policy was less right, the time you need the insurance. So please plan properly. Yeah.
Nice. Now, how can they contact you, find you?
Okay, you know my name is Talasi, right? You can search for my name is so so special. So you can search for Google. You can find my Facebook page. You can contact me easy. You can find me on LinkedIn, or spell. You can find me on Facebook page. No worry. You see the Talasi Wong, so special name. You can find it for Google. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I will look for you. Hopefully, Facebook is up.
By the way, Ron said, yes, please create a series, please. Yes, we will. Thank you for confirming that. What about you, Francis?
Yes, for myself, they can also get in touch with me at my Facebook page as well, Francis Lim. They can like me or follow me, then I'll follow them back, you know. So this is, yeah, as what Kitti mentioned, Francis Lim. You can look for me from there, all right?
Okay, awesome.
Okay.
Wait, but before we bid goodbye, we have something to give out, Siu.
That's
Yeah,
right.
I almost
Yes.
forgotten.
Almost forgotten.
The
Wow.
audience waiting
Five
for
minutes
it.
also.
Okay, let's give out the two first, the questions that actually there's only 3 questions today, mostly come from Ron, and then one from Denise and one from Irvin, which I didn't say anything. So okay, out of these 3, who would you like to pick to give out?
I would definitely pick Ron because he asked quite a lot of questions related to, you know, helping the friend regarding on the stand. And then he also asked about for himself. So about, you know, what are the insurance that he should purchase, or, you know, or what we have purchased. So I'll give the today's gift to Ron.
Nice.
Congratulations,
Congratulations.
Ron.
What about Talasi?
Okay, from my side, I remember Erwin's, right? But Erwin, is it have the top under the top sharer yourself?
Yes.
So I have to choose the another one, is it?
Yes. No, yes lah. If you can.
Yes.
So I go for
You
Denise.
got more
right?
contact.
No,
Denise.
you can ask her more about your insurance for your nieces and nephew, Denise. Yay!
Yeah, congratulations, Denise. Congratulations, Ron. So who is our top sharer for tonight?
Top sharer for tonight, eh?
Right,
We got
yes.
one missing name, one so cute one. Technical error from our side. Okay, the first winner for top sharer is Irvin.
Oh, congratulations.
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 This one is the
Second.
first time Nim also never seen this before. The second top sharer is Sita Kaylin Chu.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
I feel got one more we share lah, huh?
Invisible.
Okay, for all the winners, all you need to do is very simply go to our Facebook, right? Later in a short while, we'll remind you. Those of you in our Facebook, fantastic. Just DM us, message us so that we can get your contact details and also relevant information to pass over to them to send you the things and also to arrange for the session with you. Okay? So remember to DM us. Yeah. Yeah, once again, thank you so much,
Thank
Erwin.
you.
Erwin pula, Francis and Talasi. Erwin.
Thank you. Thank you.
That's so nice, right? Can remember now.
Thank you so much for
Yeah.
this invitation.
Time to say goodbye. So as we bid goodbye to both of them, right, let's have a look at our wow practice of the day.
Thank you.
Thank you. See you all later.
Bye.
See you. Always
You know-
like this. Got so much.
Always not enough fun. Yeah, and it's always fun, to talk to all those SME. SME, in my previous company, we call subject matter expert. Those are the experts in the area. So actually, they got a lot of insight for us. Right.
Also, I learned a couple of new things, right? Come to think of it, I've never really reviewed my insurance to see whether, whether I'm overinsured, underinsured, right? which is a very good insight. Wow, the practice to take on for me.
So for me, I would say, oftentimes I hear a lot of people around us, not say often, on and off, 1 or 2 years, you hear one overbought those saving plan and have to let it lapse, cancel the policy. Actually, I also learned that this is always good for us to plan the budget and to see the coverage you want and whether that is something you're looking forward, rather than you pay for 3-4 years, right? Then you just cancel, surrender the policy, which you didn't get a lot of money back.
Yeah,
Right.
definitely they will lose out the money
Yeah.
because it's so short, you know.
But this Francis too excited already. From behind the scene is telling you stuff.
Coming from the sound. You're in the space.
By the way, if you're wondering where are they are actually behind. Let's call it the back studio. They are actually here. They can still hear us. If they talk, you will still hear them. Right now, you see, even like what he just said just now, there's so many things that I want to understand further, right? How do I actually make sure that I don't lose the money? See, our producer put a laughing face already. Right? How to make sure that we don't lose that money, right?
Yeah, or even how to compare the return.
Yeah, exactly. So many more to ask. You know what?
Yes.
It's about time, Sue. Serious.
Yes, at the time. It's time to think of some series. Well, we got a lot of series need to cover, you know. We still need to do for unit trust, then we need to do for insurance.
Okay,
right?
I tell you what, we resign from everything else lah. Just do this
Do
lah.
it for it. And now I suddenly have an idea. At the end of all the series, I get all the speakers come back, have a debate. Who have the best
I want to keep them as my good friend because they are very good advisors. Things can teach me. Anyways, you know what, Wowis? Hope that you have learned something from today, and next session is all about how to master your side gigs and turn it into business. Okay, really? So if you are already doing some side gigs and want to turn into business, next episode is for you.
Yeah, and on the next episode, join us on it's the 20th of October. Join us on the 8:30. And yes, you heard it correctly, 8:30. So because we have been getting requests to push the show back a little so that some of our Wowies can settle in after their dinner, and a lot of people have to back into the jam. So 8:30 would be good, I would think.
Oh, yeah.
So see you on 20th October. So on the 8:30 p.m.
Yeah, 8:30 p.m. Okay, remember, no longer 8 o'clock, 8:30 p.m. Now, if you have gained at least one, I've gained plenty for today. Both of them are so amazing, right? And if you have gained at least one value and insights for today, remember to hit the like button, not just on this link in the show. Also like our page, okay? Our page is here. Also on YouTube, hit that like button.
Yes, both it would be important. Just like us and share and follow us. So if you are in Facebook and it's still on right now, so go and like and follow our page, as I'm not sure when you can like other page again. So if you are on the YouTube, remember to subscribe to our channel and turn on the notification so that you will be know every time we have something new, right?
Thank goodness we are doing this not when Facebook is down. Just now when it says connection, waiting for connection on Facebook, I was like, thank God we are fine.
Later your episode being banned, you know.
Sorry Facebook, we love you. YouTube, we love you too. Anyway, thank you again, and see you on 20th October, 8:30 p.m. See you what?
Yeah, 8:30, and remember, this is never too early or too late to start. The key is to begin your wealth journey now. So that's what we believe, right?
Yes,
so see you.
Absolutely.
See you, Francis.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye, Brenda. Bye, John. Bye, Ron.
Bye.
Bye, Francis. Bye, Irving.
Bye, thank you. Bye, Ron.